saving the HSR society. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have ourselves perhaps the most interesting devs listened developer radio as of version 3.5, because I have not seen the actual patch notes yet, but I have been told that some of these updates will literally change my life. Is it going to be convincing enough for me to become a astro expressing trailblazer again? Or will I still be a Tolena? So let's just take a look right here. Developer radio system optimizations and challenging game modes preview. In version 3.6, the Express crew plans to introduce the journey highlights. Okay, for the event section. Okay, very good for the event enjoyer. So I'm guessing inclusive of the fate events as well. Can also check which major rewards are still available. Okay, very good UI update essentially. Is that? It's Shy Lily. A lineup strategy guide now of, oh my god, every single day, chat, every single patch, every single developer radio guide makers are dropping lifelines. No wonder Brexit to quit, by the way. There literally is zero use for guide makers now, because we do have in version 3.6 the build guide, which will suggest a team building lineup tailored to each characters. So not only do you have the build recommendation for your tracers, you also have the relic recommendations for your butter bitches, and now you even have team building recommendations. What's next? Idolin recommendations, signature Lycon recommendations. Should you be put? What, bro? They are gonna extinct before you pull. They are literally gonna put before you pull out of business. Every single, the game literally plays by itself at this point. You literally just go in, you press a single button, you press one button in HSR, and the whole game just plays itself up for you. It is absolutely crazy. We're gonna see if this AI is gonna be able to actually replace the wisdom of Mr. Magic, right? New challenging games premium. Alright, let's take a look over here. Are looking to test their limits. A new trial stage is on the way. Anomaly Arbitration. Anomaly mentioned, right? Straight from Zenler Zone 0. March got cooked by Ogre, and now she's coming all the way here to do it. She's got lost. This permanent high difficulty mode is expected to go live in version 3.6 and will receive regular content updates over time. So this is going to be the fourth endgame mode in HSR. So we're gonna see over here, once Trailblazers have achieved full star records in the stage 12 of MOC, Pure Vision, and APOC. Oh, you have to full clear, guys. You must full clear. If you're not full clearing, you literally cannot play this game. Go fuck yourself. Get your ass back into Memory of Chaos. Watch more MrPokke, right? So to improve your shitty ass tourist gameplay. Absolutely. The new challenging mode will be unlocked. Prepare for a showdown against formidable foes. Anomaly Arbitration is a 3 trial state. Trailblazers must form 3 separate teams to take on the trial stage. What do they call me, guys? You know, I do not need to say anymore, right? I do not need to say anymore, right? And there it is. A 3-team content is finally going to be here. I literally caught it from months ago, by the way. Months ago. If you check out by the way, 29th of January. From 6 months into the future, we have come full circle. Literally 6 months later, Darway himself has finally listened to my feedback as I literally pull this content right out from the future and give it to you guys today so that we can have the developer radio, right? Call me Uncle P. I'm not Uncle. Okay, let's say that what this one actually is about, right? After completing them, Trailblazers will be able to assemble any characters into a team to challenge the even more challenging final stage. Okay, so I'm guessing you built 3 separate teams, and then you clear all 3 stages, and then after you clear all 3 stages, there's like one final boss. There's the URA finale that you can kind of just run whatever you want to run against that last final boss. Okay, that sounds very, very interesting. In this gameplay, Trailblazers will have a chance to obtain special leveling items, limited time avatar frames. Oh my god, chat, we are redeemable cosmetic. Oh my god, chat, we're becoming League of Legends. Bro, HSR is literally going full on League of Legends. You are gonna get champion skins, victorious Firefly, chat. Victorious Firefly, victorious Yasuo, victorious Tribby, bro. Oh my god, we're gonna have the victorious series skins so that you're gonna slap this on into the entire lineup of HSR rosters. Holy shit, stay tuned for future announcement for full details on the gameplays. And this is absolute cinema. I love the chat. So right now, if you cannot zero cycle, you're banned from Poke's village, right? Bro, I think my mods sort of made this little Discord, whatchamacallit, this funny little Discord sticker. I'm not sure y'all can see. Have you ever zero cycled MOC with your life on the line? You know what I'm saying? And I do believe this is a testament to the real players of HSR. The real players of HSR. That's all for... Oh, that's it. Bro, I thought it's gonna be like list and list and list and list and list. Like, this is like one of the things, bro. Oh, okay, so I guess that is it, huh? Let me take a look at the responses over here. Oh, it's already here 6 hours ago with 138 votes. Any Russians, please translate this for me. I have no idea what this is saying. You know that many players want something hard. I am free to play and I have lots of characters, but the only thing I can test them is MOC. That game is not for casual. You won't lose anything skipping, and HP inflation will be rising with or without. So casuals like you, bro, casual sounds like a fucking slur, bro. Casuals like you won't lose Jades. Hard players would test their builds. Yep, I am a hard player. I'm everybody, everyone happy. Everyone have, right? Everyone gangsta until Hule shows up with 7 trillion HP. Let's go! I've been waiting for a new challenge. Thank you, HSR team. Time to test our skills again. Prepare to battle. I am so excited for it. And there it is, right? What do we mean by redeemable outfits? Because if it's a suit for Pom Pom, nobody fucking cares, bro. We need victorious series skins, bro. We need victorious final, victorious Tribune, victorious Yasuo. We need a victorious skin. No one is gonna be giving a fuck. Absolutely. After they better damn well give an actual unit skin. Otherwise, I'll be so fucking disappointed, bro. Like avatars, right? The avatar border, like the challenger clear for the anomaly attrition, right? Exceptional. But then you need a skin that testifies a player skill to separate the real players from the motherfucking casuals, Leo, bro. I don't know, but maybe it is something like Echoes from Genshin. And there it is. Relic loadouts when? Oh, yeah, I don't think it's ever gonna come, guys. Please reduce the HP inflation from the enemy bosses. No, it must only go up. Please let me, poor company, make some money. Ooh, an endgame mode that requires 3 teams is literally a solution to slow down HP inflation. How the fuck do you even come to the conclusion it will make more HP inflation? This is great news. Dawei approves of this message. Absolutely. I heard from someone that the trial stage with 3 teams is necessary to reduce the difficulty of the boss in the final stage. So what you could say, could someone fix HP inflation, could be true. Also, the rewards are said to be for limited time only, which is even more exclusive than Stellar Jade. I have no idea what the hell that is, but I don't understand why they don't give Jade. Okay, I genuinely have no idea what the... I mean, skin is skin, bro. Skin is skin. Okay, this is done, this is done. Whoa. Yep, I agree. How about less endgame focus and more on casual casual and medium content like the other titles. You could make a good use of our room and let us invite. Oh my god, a dorm system sounds very, very nice. I mean, technically, they already established a dorm system. Like, what is the game again? Like the Serenity Teapot from Wuthering Waves, right? Yeah, that's an excellent, excellent feature that I hope that HSR can eventually implement it one day. Absolutely. Right, Genshin also started focusing on endgame after higher difficulty and content, blah, blah, blah. Honkai second, okay, that's a crazy game. Increasing amount of endgame events and done. Zenless Zone 0 HI Impact 3 are the only Hoyo games where majority of others are all either casual or at least free to play friendly. 3 teams finally. Ooh, y'all complaining about more pay to win centric content with this review when y'all have also been yapping easy game give us harder content and the rewards aren't even stellar jades. Unfortunately, this is gonna be okay. I know the title, guys. Alright, this is the title, right? The most controversial patch in Honkai Star Rail. Quite a lot of duality of man situation going on. So on one side, this is a garbage pay to win. Okay, let's just go back to the actual thing of it. Okay, so on one hand, you have the camp of like this is a garbage pay to win end game content because it's gonna result in even more FOMO, even more demand to build more units, even more HP inflation for 7 trillion HP hule, and when the casuals can't clear it, you literally are gonna be gatekept from playing the game itself because if you can't clear MOC 3 stars, you are fucking casual, right? So a very, very unsatisfactory voices from the player base. And then on the other hand, the elitists, right, the locked in people, the ones that play with memory of chaos live on the lines, like, oh my god, this is the best update in the history of HSR. Why? Because first of all, even if you don't clear this content, nobody gives a fuck, right? At most, you lose a skin, and you don't even lose Stellar Jades, which is, you know, one of the main concerns, which is the casuals are gonna be locked out from this pay to win where the whales get richer because of Stellar Jades. But because they have completed, I guess they removed Stellar Jades into a more like cosmetic things, and I'm not really sure exactly what kind of like other reward, because they say and more, right? And special leveling items. So for example, can you imagine if this special leveling item is like an Eidolon? So if you can clear this end game content, everybody gets a free Eidolon that you can instantly implement it to any of your unit in the game. Oh, that would be pretty diabolical, not gonna lie. So over the course of the end game cycle, every single time you clear this, you plus 1 Eidolon, plus 1 Eidolon. Okay, but that is never gonna happen, so let's just be so for it. Unless they do call me Mr. P, right? Uncle P again, where the reward for this is Eidolon plus 1 or a Lycon plus 1. Unless that's happening, it is what it is. So because we are in a very weird landscape, right? It's like World War IV, Honkai Star Rail, Electric Boogaloo, right? Camp A versus Camp B. Is this a bad decision? Is it bad to have 3-team endgame content? Because everybody on the internet do not have an opinion on their own. Mr. P, right? Allow me, right? Allow myself, the humble HSR guy, right? Uncle P, to share his insights and his opinions so that you guys can have an opinion of your own. Because nowadays, nobody has an opinion anymore, right? Me personally, I see this as an absolute W. Oh, Hoyo Shell, HSR Shell. Oh my god, he's done. He's done. How dare he say this? He is done, right? It's over. His career is ruined. HSR ruined the MrPokke once again, right? So yeah, I see this as a generational W because I've been saying it like since January, by the way. Since January of 2025, I was like, bro, if there's only 2-team content, regardless of like the end game content itself, right? You're always gonna be in a scenario where the demand for you, like, it's a job, right? I always have to compare the end game content as like a job for your units. But unfortunately, just in the real world, if that job vacancy is filled up, you don't need to hire more people for the same job, right? You only need 8 units for MOC, 8 units for Pure Vision, 8 units for APOC, you're done. So technically speaking, if you're going to be running the same team for every single endgame content, that is like the demand, right? The job vacancy is not enough. So what this is, in my opinion, literally doing is it's creating more job opportunities, right? It's creating more job opportunities for the rest of the units in the HSR roster that does not have a chance to shine in the current endgame content. For example, if you take a look at the Private tier list, right? I love Private. This is my favorite website in the entirety of HSR. At this point, right? In this point of time, right? If you're anywhere below tier 0, right? Let's just be real. If you're anywhere below tier 0, you're garbage. Yep, because that is what the internet's perception is. It is no longer a matter of like, are you tier 0.5 or bro? If you are not tier 0, you are simply just bad. Because why the hell would I use a non-tier 0? And this has been the case for like your MOC, Pure Vision, and ABOC, because the competition for these job vacancies, it's so hard. Just like in the real world. Just like in the real world, it is really difficult to get into a job that you really want, despite the fact that you went to university, you went through your internship, 10,000 internship applicants, and you still cannot get a job because there are no jobs for you to get, right? But because of the inclusion of this 3-team endgame content, you can now have an even larger degree of freedom to actually have an opportunity to get a job for yourself. So what used to be, I would say, a very at least a much more stricter competition with regards to, you know, opportunity cost, it is now a lot more lenient because now more units can be used within this end game content, which means that they are in fact going to get a job, right? But whether or not this end game content, how does this go? Because, you know, at the end of the day, Memory of Chaos is Memory of Chaos, Pure Vision is Pure Vision, right? AoE content, and ABOC share is bringing. I'm not really sure how Anomaly Arbitration is gonna be based off of. Maybe we need to ask the Zenler Zone 0 mains over there, right? How the hell do we implement Anomaly into HSR? But until that happens, I still want to see if it's possible to, is it like a brand new niche, right? Is it like a brand new opportunity to just like use all these units in a field that was never used before in the previous 3 endgame? Or is it like the same endgame-ish as like, I don't know, like a mix between MOC, APOC, and Pure Fiction, but you basically just use 3 teams, right, to increase the demand within these 3 teams, right? So that is pretty much my thoughts on whether or not this is good or bad. So feel free to cancel me or support your streamer. I'll be looking forward to see you guys comment in the comment section down below. Okay, before I end off this video, yo, chat, what do y'all think? Is this a W or L move? Let me pull up a poll right now. Also, first of all, before anyone in the comments say this is an echo chamber, chat, I'll have you guys know I'm a Uma Musume main now. I literally pulled up Uma Musume in the background. I haven't even touched HSR for like almost the entire past 2 weeks. So 88% W, right? And 88% W, and then for Twitch is going to be an 85% W, right? So unfortunately or fortunately, it does appear that this chat is simply infested with Hoyo shows. This is unfortunately still a Hoyo show chat. Let me know what you guys think below. I'll be ending off this video over here. Word of the day is going to be W or L. Join Twitch, join YouTube, join Discord, join Twitter, join our Patreon for all of our anime videos. We are finishing Cinderella Grade today, by the way, as of this time recording, and use code POKKE for 10% off all gamers. All the best for customers. See you guys next time.